Hello and welcome back to the Altar Campaign. I'm your host, Jim, as usual, Nineveh, and with me are Kathea, who's annoyed, and Soinnarios, who's ready to kill things.
Hi, this is Kathea.
This is Soinnarios. I'm ready to proceed with the narrative as we explore it and find it behind the veil.
Right. You just want to fight. All right, this is episode 46, session 42. That's where we're at today. All right,
Hooray!
cool. So last time we fought Tusk Riders in the
Again.
Snakepipe Hollow, but there are Snakepipe Hollows and there are Snakepipe Hollows, right? So the whole area is Snakepipe Hollow. The whole giant box canyon with the river running through it is Snakepipe Hollow. But also there's a cave complex at the back of it called Snakepipe Hollow.
Oh my.
So we are in Snakepipe Hollow, but not Snakepipe Hollow.
Okay, that makes sense.
Good. I also want it to be known that there's a random encounter with a 2-meter tall giant.
Really?
There, you can roll a random encounter where you end up meeting a giant who is 2 meters tall. He is size 19.
Well, that's a lot bigger than us,
He's a very little giant,
but much bigger than us.
Yeah.
Troll-sized giant.
Yeah, but I just thought that was funny. I was like, a human could be that big. Like, is he really a giant, or is he just kind of a big guy? You know?
Presumably, he can grow even bigger. He's just little.
Yeah, he's young for a giant. So, in any event, so you've patched up a bit. You are doing whatever. You fixed any injuries. Kind of got yourself looted the bodies of this one guy, really, and are proceeding like that. So as you kind of continue on, you'll eventually come to like you got ambushed. The shade table is off to your right, which is the table at the end of Giant's Walk. As you move further, there's a you know that the altar of Cacademon's off to your left somewhere in that direction. And that go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna make the joke. We totally want to go there, but
You can.
No,
I won't stop you.
Yeah, let's keep going.
This is just the map. You can go where you please on it. Okay, but in between, so from here, the walls of Snakepipe Hollow at the back end are about 20 meters high. So that's that, and it's a pretty sheer cliff. It's hard to traverse in most places. So tall, as in the, it's deepest where the river is, but the ground is relatively rough. Things grow here, but not in great abundance. There's a lot of scrubby stuff. There's a lot of broken ground, rock shelves, and things like that kind of coat it to make it difficult to move around in. But as you continue forward, you get onto a small rise. You see the wall of the cliff wall in front of you. Some ways you can see the waterfall where the river flows through, off to your northwest. Altered Cacademia is supposed to be somewhere in there. There's a wooded area around that. You can see the pathway of donkeys only coming down the cliff face. Sort of to your north, you can see Dragon Newt plinth set up to your east, northeast. And in between those two things, along that wall, is the entryway to, and they're pretty far apart. We're talking miles, but several miles apart. But in between those two things, is the entry to the cave of Snakepipe Hollow.
Keep heading that direction.
That's where we need to go for what we're looking for.
Yes.
What you're looking for.
It's a group effort, but I appreciate it since it mainly benefits me.
Mainly, but yeah, no, that's fine. I don't mind coming with you, but I get to give you a hard time about it.
Help me help you.
Okay, so you'll proceed towards that, I take it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You will eventually find the entryway to the cave, the mouth of the cave. So the cliff top above you is about 20 meters high, as I said before. The face of the cliff has visible rock strata in it, different colors. Cut into the stone is an opening that is roughly ovoid, so it's egg shaped. And that's the cave mouth, and it's been smoothed. You think it looks very regular. In front of it, there are different, all around the area. So as you're approaching it, this area gets pretty rough. There are no paths. There are lots of piles of various types of stone that have been laid out, like piles of stonework and stuff that have just been heaped up. There's no clear path through them, and they just without even knowing, you're yeah, it would be really easy to get ambushed in here.
So look around.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Keep a good eye out.
Cool. All right, go for it. Okay, so you can both roll. If you're gonna methodically kind of go through the area and make sure you're not gonna get ambushed. Okay, you may both roll search rolls.
Search. Ooh,
yes,
that's harder than scan.
Sorry,
I fail.
Okay.
Am I rolling for
Feel free. Tell me what you do. Yeah.
Elendor?
Yes.
I don't know if I have that skill for Elendor.
Just roll it and tell me how you did.
Elendor rolled a 38.
I succeed as well.
You're the only one who did succeed.
And then
I
I don't
did.
know. Does Estar have a scan?
I don't
That's
know.
a scan. Estar would have a scan, so it'd be more of a passive thing, I guess.
Scan's more like looking about, whereas search is like a close inspection sort of thing. So okay. So Soinnarios, as the only person who succeeded, congratulations. All right.
Thank you.
You guys will eventually clear that there's nothing lying in wait this time. There are signs of people traveling. The paths are irregular. You will see a giant footprint, like a huge footprint, absolutely massive. You notice little bits of slime and debris scattered about. There are lots and lots of bones on the ground around this. One thing you will find, Soinnarios, as you're looking, you find a few pieces kind of piled together at the base of a rock. Several finely worked brass fittings or parts. You don't know what they are, but you find them. They're just like fine metal work that looks like some sort of device made of brass, but you don't know what it is. Like there's pieces of it. There's not like a whole unit. Do you touch them?
Well, I'll ask our friendly Stormbolts if they seem chaotic.
One of them looks at it, the one that's been so heroic of late, and kind of frowns at it and says, "Probably not."
It's most likely safe.
It's always good when the GM asks you, "Do you touch that?"
Do you?
I want to. That way I can give brass to Arnaldo.
There you go.
Okay.
I will. I commit.
Cool. Okay. You pick up a few little finely worked brass fittings and put them in your pouch. Good job.
Way to play with our paranoia.
I can either make you so scared you screw up later, or you get cavalier after these go right for a while. I'll take both.
I'm waiting for it to drop, like meta-wise, since I knew I had that fumble last time on the lore. So I figure it's gonna happen at some point.
Yep. Makes sense. Okay.
All right.
So, but after some time spent like casing the place, basically, you will end up having to go into the mouth of the cave, into the entrance of the cave itself.
Hooray!
So like you proceed in.
Leave our mounts behind, right?
Yeah, you'll have to at this point.
That's fine.
Do you leave one of the Stormbolts to protect them, or do you just rely on a star to handle it?
I felt kind of silly leaving a Stormbolt out of the cave with chaos stuff. I wouldn't mind leaving somebody behind to watch them too. What do you think, Soinnarios?
If they're both okay with it, leaving one behind would probably be good.
Okay. What Soinnarios said.
Sounds good to me. One of them will stay behind to guard the mounts and make sure that you don't get encircled with it, at least raising an alarm. He does not seem too put out by this. Like it seems sensible to him.
Good.
To at least give you a warning, right? Like if something goes wrong, you won't be completely ensnared. All right, cool. So you go into the entrance of the cave. So you walk through this opening into the first kind of, there's like a short, like the very entrance is very, it's like an oval. It's very smooth. And then as soon as you get past that, it gets quickly rougher and more natural looking. So it looks like someone put some work into making the entrance more presentable at some point, but it's not something that carries throughout it. Right. After a short neck of walk, like a short hall type walk, it's pretty wide, like 7 meters or so, I would say, maybe 6. Call those yards, 6 or 7 yards.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So once you go through that, you enter what you would think of as kind of like the entrance room of the caves, right? It's a roughly circular room, about 10 yards in diameter. The walls and floor, are made up of one type of rock, but you are at the edge of a layer, so the ceiling is a different color. On the eastern wall of the entry of this space, this circular room, like so along this eastern wall, there are like a variety of, like someone's written on the wall, and like sardarite, tarshite, tretong, which you all recognize, and there's some like bumps also, like kind of on the wall.
Dark speech.
You think it's probably dark speech, but none of you can read. And it says, in any of the languages you can read, which I believe are Tarshite and maybe we just Tarshite, huh?
That's all I can read.
I think so.
Okay. It better be at the primary level.
Right. So it says, "Go away. You are not wanted here and you are in great danger. If you proceed any further, you will be killed."
Okay. Noted.
Yeah,
cool.
noted.
It's a warning. Do you guys poke around this room or do you proceed? Now, Soinnarios, you know that you need to get through, I think we said 6 rooms, basically. This is technically room 2. The mouth of the cave is the first room of that count.
I think we should take a look around in here for a little bit just to make sure we don't miss anything and leave anything behind.
Or or anything else to kind of guide us or get us in the right track.
Okay, cool. So you can make search rolls. I will give you something. I'll talk to you a little bit while you're making those rolls. If someone so as you examine this area, on the northeast side of the wall, there are white specks in the stone that outline the shape of an eagle.
That's kind of cool.
It outlines the shape of an eagle. As you look, there's like little white flecks in the stone that kind of make the shape of an eagle on the northeast side of the circular room. How'd the search rolls go?
I succeeded. Elendor rolled a 2.
Okay, that's pretty good. Soinnarios?
I failed, and I assume the Stormbolt failed, but no fumbles.
Okay, cool. All right. So Elendor will kind of take point on the searching. They do not find anything of interest here. There's nothing in particular to find, you think? There's no traps. You don't see any people. There's nothing that you turn up.
So I just got skill checks out of it.
Pretty much.
Who's going to be our light carrier here, Soinnarios? I'd contemplated earlier I could cast Cat's Eye, but that only helps so far because it doesn't help.
Past this room, it's going to start getting pretty dark.
So I think we need somebody. We're going to let the Stormbolt carry the light source for us, or would it probably be better if we had Elendor do it? I assume it's not going to be either of the two of us, unless you want to do it, but I assume not.
Probably either the Stormbolt or Elendor.
Cool. So you both agree it should be one of those two.
Yeah.
And no one's sure which one it should be.
Part of me assumes we're all better than the Stormbolt. The flip side of that is we brought the Stormbolt along to fight. So let's let Elendor carry the light. So Elendor will have a shield out and carry the light.
Okay. Makes sense. Cool.
I'm assuming if we need a marching order here, I would be happy to go first, but I'm assuming it's Soinnarios first and then me. And my bow is away.
You got the spear out? Spear and shield?
Actually, I have... How good am I with that? Hang on.
Do not fish for Copus skill.
No, I'm not.
Short sword?
No.
Dagger?
I'm gonna stick with it. Well, no, I was debating whether I was gonna have a javelin out.
Okay.
But no, I'm gonna have spear and shield.
The upshot of the javelin is that
I could throw it and then
choose to throw it or use it in melee.
Yeah.
I'm not saying do that. I'm just
I'm not going to. I'm gonna have spear because I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty close by.
And of note, you can throw your short spear.
Yeah.
It's just not as good at it.
But I have a long spear.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Yeah, then you can't do anything useful with that. Except
No.
stab thing.
I'm going to stab, but I can probably stab past Soinnarios at something with it.
Probably. Okay, cool. So you'll enter the next room. All right, cool. So the flickering of the torch lights this room as you kind of proceed. There is the passageway is like points southeast, basically. So you're kind of, you went southeast into the roughly circular room, then you went southeast further. So as you enter here, you hear the gentle lapping of water. This is room 3, so it's not the water you're looking for, but you hear the gentle lapping of water. You see in front of you a sandy beach. That's a roughly 6x6x9 triangle. So there's like you enter into a room that widens and it forms a sandy area that slopes into the water. The stream in front of you is about 6 yards wide, maybe 20 feet, and it is moving very slowly. Like it's a very slow current. The ceiling in here is about 7 yards high or so. So it's a pretty big, like wide open area. But but overall this room is fairly narrow. It's roughly the width of the stream and not much wider, except for the area that you're standing in.
Absolutely refusing to read those in meters, aren't you?
Yeah. I will translate as needed. I will add a couple feet here and there if I think it's appropriate, like to get it more accurate. But
it doesn't matter. But I was just sorry. I always get a kick out of it in RuneQuest. Well, look at that. We found a beach. It's a place for a beach holiday.
There you go. Yeah. For the record, I can do the conversions. I know what metric means. I just don't use it often.
No,
so
I'm just joking. It's one of the funny things I always find. This came out about the time when we were like, we're all going to go metric. And it's like the only fantasy game that I know that did it.
Right. Okay, cool. So that's kind of your first glance at the room. Do you guys, I assume you're still proceeding fairly cautiously.
Yeah. Take a look around the water just to make sure there's nothing.
So as you look about, go and make a scan roll for me. This is something you would see. One thing you do see, there is a rock bridge which arcs from the west end of the beach, rises over the water and disappears into the far wall. You can see an entrance at the very back of that kind of, but there is a sort of loose, almost looks natural, a stone bridge.
I got a success. Elendor rolled a 56. I would say it's a very, very middling roll. So I was like, it could be good.
Scenarios.
I failed, and the Stormbolt got a 42. That's one of the skills he does not have on there.
Right. He's probably not very good at it, frankly. They learn it as lay members, but not usually past that. So,
yep.
You want to have some ability to, like, is the chaos hiding under the floorboard? Is it in the closet? You have to have some of that, but not too much of it. Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Does he have... I assume he has some sort of sense chaos.
All Stormbolts have sense chaos. You may roll it.
But there's also the thing of it's going to set off the whole hollow, but...
It's going to feel it all the time.
98.
No. That's probably a success.
Yeah, he feels it. The whole place is chaotic.
I'm going to actually amend Elendor slightly, because I think we can do this with the medium shield. Elendor has a javelin in their left hand along with the shield, so it can quickly grab that and throw it.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you notice the rock bridge. You notice also in the northeast corner of this cave, there's an island kind of in the midstream.
Ooh.
Roughly big enough for one person to stand on. It's very small. Other things you notice. There are 3 exits from this room. Okay. So one of them is the one you came through. You can point back out that way. One of them, it looks like as you look through the stream, there is a hole near the water line, but the hole itself is underwater. So that is an exit. And then if crossing the bridge would exit you as well. Other things, if you want to really poke about, you can do so. Like if you really want to take your time and like canvas the room, you may do that.
What do you think, Soinnarios? You're in charge.
I'm okay not poking around.
Okay. Don't poke it with a stick.
I want to be careful on taking up too much time.
That's fair.
All right. Let's go on then. Across the bridge. Over the bridge.
Moving too slowly as well, right? So, all right.
Yeah.
I'll put a check in this room. Okay. As you cross the bridge, you see below you in the water a vast dark shape moving slowly towards you. It is a little bit round. It has little paddle legs sticking out, claws on them. It is a truly massive turtle.
I think we just move along because I don't really want to deal with a massive chaos turtle.
Okay, so you guys run off.
No, run. We move quickly.
Right. You run off.
And strategically reposition ourselves.
There you go. So you pop over the bridge. It's a little, there's no spray, right? So things are damp in here, but it's not super slippery. You're able to move across it at a reasonable pace. You proceed into the next room. This room, at first glance, is a roughly oval-shaped room, about 7 by 15, and it's about 4 yards high, so tighter than the last room. So far, all these rooms have been made of the same sorts of rock. There are 3 circular holes in this room. Each one is about 1 meter in diameter, yard, and is filled with murky water. There are statues in this room. There are 4 of them. Each one is broken and damaged to some degree.
Can we tell what the statues are?
Yep, they are statues of men dressed in armor. They are made out of a different rock than the room itself. They're not carved out of the room. They're okay. Do you want to spend some time here and look around? Do you want to move on?
Leaving all these decisions to you, Soinnarios. We can always check it on the way back out too.
I kind of want to look now.
Okay.
I got a feeling about this. I don't know why, but I do.
Okay. All right. Let's take it time and search around the room.
All right, go ahead and do some search rolls.
Nope. Two failures.
So that's cool. As you poke around, one thing you do notice, this is something you get just for looking around more. In one of these 4 holes, right, in the ground, they're filled with water. It's kind of murky. In one of them, there's a dark shape that you soon realize, like that it's the shimmering like outline of a gorp, just kind of floating in this little hole.
Well, I'm happy with just leaving it and not pointing it out to the Stormbolt.
I mean, he knows too because everybody knows about it.
I don't see any reason to waste energy trying to destroy it.
I agree.
Especially because I don't have any good way to do it.
Really?
I suppose I could shoot fire arrow into it.
For cop, nobody really has a good way to do it. I don't think.
So move on.
Cool. So we move on. So the way out of this room, other than turning back to the bridge, is to go down a flight of stairs. There is a cut doorway that leads into a staircase down. The stair passes through several different types of rock. You will go almost 40 feet down by the time you're done walking it. They're fairly steep. You'll go about 30-ish feet east at the same time. So you fairly steep set of stairs that you descend down. You pass through different types of rock. You go further down into a room. This room is a perfect hemisphere. It is 6 yards across. It is a half circle. It's a different type of rock than you've seen, so greenish instead of reddish. The walls and floor of this hemisphere are highly polished. There are 4 statues in here. They look like the statues kind of upstairs, same sort of style, but they are completely intact. They are made of white glowing stone. I'm sorry, the room is whitish overall. They're made of the same white glowing rock as the walls. So this room glows gently. But these statues are of women. It looks like nude women who are praying. Also in this room are 2 large creatures.
Oh,
They're
neat.
big. They're
Are they
shells.
friends?
No, they're big. They have shells. They have heads.
Oh no,
More heads than,
they should.
more heads than bodies. Let's say.
Picturing what this is.
I brought extra salt.
They are dragon snails.
For some reason, something you said made me think they were humanoids. So I had a hard time getting around to it.
Nope. They're not humanoid. They are, dragon snails.
That's truly.
They are. Okay. As you enter the room, they immediately move towards you. Their heads kind of flex out, and then they sort of, each head points towards you, so you're sort of triangulated on, and then they move forward. They're not super fast.
Do we have time?
On account of being dragon snails. Yeah, they'll get to you pretty quickly. They're big, and the room is small, so you're in combat, but you will go before them. So let's go and have statements of intent, declarations of intent here.
I'm going to cast protection.
Okay, cool.
Actually, no, because I'm going to cast demoralize. Let's see if I can stop one of them.
Cool. There's one roughly to your left side of the room, one roughly to the right side of the room.
Yeah, we'll fan out whichever way. Soinnarios goes one direction, I'll go the other direction.
Okay, but which one are you going to target with demoralize?
Well, the one on my side.
Which side is your side?
Well, it depends where Soinnarios goes.
You jumped up to declare, so
I'm sorry. I was doing it because I gave a few seconds. I thought Soinnarios was needing time to think. I will go to the right side, and I will demoralize the one on the right side from our perspective. Elendor will throw javelin at the one on the left side. Elendor will cast protection on themselves before throwing.
How much protection are you casting?
Elendor's casting 4.
How much?
I'm not, because I decided to demoralize round 1. I might pay for this. Actually, if we demoralize it, will there be enough room for us to move around it in this room, or is it still going to be blocking the way? Okay. So I'm sort of hoping to keep that one out of combat.
Okay, and who is throwing at? Same one as you were attacking?
No, the one in front of Soinnarios.
Cool.
Or hoping mine gets demoralized.
Cool. Scenarios, what are you doing?
I'll throw protect.
Okay, how much?
4.
Okay. And that'll happen at strike rank 6? 5?
Could be 5, I think.
5? Okay, cool. And then, so protect 4, and then you're attacking somebody?
The one on the left, since we're coordinating.
Okay, and when would that happen?
The attack will happen on strike rank 7. So it's only 7, so it'll be on 12.
Neat. Okay, and how about your Stormbolt friend?
He's going to throw up a Blade Sharp 2, and he's going to kind of try to duck around me.
Okay.
Use me as the shield, and since we see the 2 heads, to try to get my shield in the way of those, and him hit a little bit harder.
Sounds good. All right, cool. And when would he go?
I
apologize.
So that'd be strike rank 3 for the spell, and then he would be on strike rank 9 for his attack.
Cool. All right, let's play that out then. Kathea, go ahead and try to cast your demoralize.
Spell goes off. 35. And I have, I believe, a POW of... Oops. Character. I have a... I'm struggling with my mouse. We'll get there. Yeah, my POW's 13.
Neat. What did you roll?
35.
35? Interesting.
So should work if it's 16.
Yes. You were correct. Give me just a second. I have to check something. Don't worry. You're going to be fine.
Did it reflect?
Yes.
I should have thought of it.
Okay, go ahead and roll your POW again.
To defend against myself?
Yes.
It's okay.
50-50. So your POW is your POW. So
I rolled a 32. So that defended against myself?
Yeah, because you're rolling your defense now. You're always the active person in this.
Cool.
So yeah. So you're fine. Yeah, you feel a wave of demoralization, fear, lack of will to fight wash over you, but you muscle through it. And you're like, that's the spell I just cast.
I do tell everybody, by the way, don't throw spells at this one.
Right. Okay. Then Soinnarios, your Stormbolt will cast.
That will cast?
What? Okay, cool. You got it?
I'm just writing down the...
Okay, cool. Cool. So you cast. Next up, Elendor and...
You rolled Elendor's cast, which was successful.
Right. And then Soinnarios will cast as well.
I hope you don't mind. I just kind of go ahead and do it.
You're fine.
I succeeded.
Okay, cool. All right, so everybody has their spells up. Everybody's cast their spells. Congratulations. Next up, Javelin attack from Elendor.
Yep. Okay. Probably not. Elendor rolled a 92. Elendor's actually pretty good with the javelin, but not that good.
Not that good. Yeah. So that
cast. Yep.
All right, cool. Next up is strike rank 9. So the Stormbolt will attack. The Dragon Snails will attack.
By the way, my spear attack is on strike rank 7.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. After my spell, I have a strike rank 5 on it normally. I'm fast.
Okay. So you'll get to attack now as well.
Here we go. Attacking the dragon snail in front of me. Ooh. Those dice are right next to the microphone too. I rolled. I'm picking on you tonight. I got a hit. I rolled a 20.
Okay, cool. That's a hit.
Which is a good solid hit.
Right.
Hit an 11.
You hit it in the 11. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I gotta look up damage. I don't know and we decided we are using the long spear, so we're using the 1d8.
Yes. No, the long spear isn't 1d8.
I thought we had decided we were going to do that because it only has like the 1d6 or the 1d10 or whatever.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, got it.
Because it should be there, but
right, got it.
In our opinion, I do 6 damage.
6 damage? Okay, cool.
Might hurt it if I hit it in the head or neck, but not in the shell.
Stormbolt did 12 damage to the 18.
Nice. Good job,
damage
Stormbolt.
to 18. Oh, my poor baby.
Take that off.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, where did I stab mine?
The forebody. So in the squishy.
Oh, good. So
squishy-ish area, like under the head.
Yeah.
So.
Cool.
Well, darn. Okay, then they both attack back. Okay, so Soinnarios, you get attacked twice because they have 2 heads. Oh, sorry, not Soinnarios. Kathea. Soinnarios, You're good. You're slightly behind because you're slower in your attack, so you're actually not going to get attacked this round.
Oh.
No, that's good. It's good.
All right. So, do I need to parry?
You get to parry. You'll need to parry twice.
So, I don't do this very often. I don't know how good I am. Oh, hey, my first one's a success. My second one will be at minus 30?
Yes.
And my second one's darn close. Let me see. I make it. I make both.
Okay. He does not do enough damage to break or damage your shield, so you manage to catch the attacks of the heads on your shield. It is strong. It does good damage.
I'm sure it would.
Yep.
And I forewent the protection.
Right. Okay. And Soinnarios, your Stormbolt needs to parry.
Go Stormbolt, go.
He rolled an 02.
Okay, that's good.
Does he have to do it again then?
No, because he killed one of the heads.
Okay.
So, well, no, I'm sorry. You are correct because this is all happening simultaneously. So yeah, he'll need to do it again. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate that about you.
Well, my Stormbolt doesn't. I assume a 70 on a 45 after the minus 30 does not succeed.
It does not, but I missed my attack. So good for you.
Hooray!
He kills ahead. So that happens. All right, and then we move on. So that one gets its head chopped off. Not chopped off, but chopped until it's like slumped in front of it. Its other head bites at him insufficiently. Kathea's grappling with hers, and then Soinnarios, you are up. How's it go?
Yeah. An 18?
To hit? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Is that special?
Compared to an 88, I don't think so. It's close, but not quite.
Close. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You don't have any of your magic up, so that's why.
I did protect because these things look big and tough.
Right. Makes sense.
So I only do 1d8 plus 1d4 plus 5.
Yeah, so that's something when you hit it, your axe, like the ring always helps it, but when you swing at this thing, your axe is like the head of it, the copper piece of it is enveloped in a very pale green glow.
I do 14 to the 6. So I assume it's not a head.
You hit it in the shell, but you bite through the shell and do a lot of damage. Black ichor leaks out of it.
Yay!
Oh.
Good job.
Nice job.
I was just thinking, your axe damage is all magic, but actually so is my spear because I have a silver spear.
Cool. All right, back to the top. Neither one is dead. They are both functioning still, but the one on Soinnarios' side is pretty hurt. So what do we all want to do?
My Stormball and I are going to hit the one in front of us, and then he's going to withdraw behind me.
Okay, cool. Can you give me strike ranks for those actions?
His attack is a 6.
Okay.
And then mine is a 7, and we are throwing up magic just to make sure we get it done.
Right. Makes sense. Okay, cool. And then Kathea?
I'm casting protection on 4 on myself.
Okay.
That would go off on strike rank 4. And then I'll stab it on 9.
Your dex is 0. Your dex strike rank is 0.
It's 1.
Okay, got it.
So it takes me to cast a 4-point spell.
I'm with you. Cool. And then Elendor.
Elendor is pulling the sword and stepping up, so I think Elendor will also be
pulling the sword is 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
11. So Elendor will be. I did go ahead and roll my spell, and I got protection up.
And when does your axe, or when does your spear attack happen?
9.
Cool. All right. So you've cast. So everybody's basically. We're gonna start with your Stormbolt Soinnarios.
A 50 hits, but he does 6 to the 8.
6 to the 8.
Yeah.
Okay. That does a little damage.
And then he backs up if he can.
Reach out, but hide behind the Arnold.
Okay. And then as he backs, you move forward and strike as well. Well done. That looks cool in my head. Like it looks practiced almost.
I hit.
Okay.
And I do 10 to the 15.
10 to the 15. Okay, cool. So you hit it in the right head. You do a lot of damage. You do enough to take that head out, so it would be both of its heads, and it drops. And it also drops because of just overwhelming HP loss. So,
hooray!
Hey, remind me what level of spell did your Stormbolt cast?
None this time.
2.
Sorry, no, the first time. Yeah.
2.
Blade Sharp 2.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I didn't write it down, and I was like, what was it? All right, good. Okay, so you guys kill your dragon snail. It's dead before you. It lies defeated on the ground, a black ichor leaking from both of its heads and also from its shelled body. And then we transfer over to Kathea.
Yep.
We're still facing one
that's got 2 heads.
It's looking a lot better off.
Yeah. It probably goes before us.
No. Yours is on 9, but it's at the same time.
So simultaneous. Yay! So you gotta roll your attacks first.
You can go ahead and roll. All right.
67. I hit it.
Okay.
I hit it in the 3, which is probably the shell.
Okay. It is the shell.
Can't find a D8.
Okay.
Last shell.
Okay.
There we go. Ooh, I do 7 points of damage.
That does nothing.
Yeah.
You hit its shell and you bounce off the heavy shell there. Okay. It attacks back. Go and roll your defenses for me.
Okay. I get a special parry on the first one.
That's good because you got a special hit.
Yay. And then I failed the second.
Okay. You got a hit on that one. So.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's see here. I'll roll a d20 to determine hit location. I roll my damage. Ooh.
Yep. Headshot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled a 20. So it's looming in front of you. It's large. You know, these are horse-sized animals almost. And you parry one, and then as you look up, you see this gooey head with the eye stalks and mouth stalks and opening in front of you, like leathery pebbled skin, and it just kind of grabs your head. So the lights go out for you for a second. You're going to take 12 points of damage to the head.
I take 1 point of damage to the head.
Yep. So it grabs you. You feel compression, right? It bites down with all of its little bits and kind of pulls at you, and then it lets go of you once it realizes it can't grab. You're covered in dragon snail slime from your collarbone up. Your helmet's coated in it. You got hurt. It scraped areas of your exposed skin raw. So
it's very good that I got the spell up because I'd be unconscious now if I hadn't put protection 4 up. I have 4 HP left in the head.
There you go. All right, cool. So that happens. That's really gross. I want everyone to just try to enjoy the sensory descriptions I'm giving you and try to really be there for it. So
anyhow, so Elendor.
Right. Eleanor goes down.
Dang it. Elendor. You're right. Elendor's cursed. I rolled a 93, which
It's mostly
Elendor's
just
even
power rolls.
good. Elendor's even good.
Yeah, they're a good fighter. They've mostly struggled with POW gain rolls, but in the event,
but
so they miss.
That's not good enough.
Right, they miss, but they don't fumble, so that's good. Back to the top. I need declarations. Scenarios lead with you and your storm bowl. You've seen your cousin get bitten on the head by a dragon snail. You've seen them. You don't think they've really done a lot over there, actually.
It's just a flesh wound.
Well, we are going to scramble over there to.
Okay, it's not a big room, so you kind of just have to pivot and take a few strides.
Pivot. Head over there and move them like a couch.
Very good. Okay, so everything will happen in the same strike rank. It's not far enough to impose a strike rank delay. So you both attack again.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Kathea, you and Elendor.
I think since we realize that they're coming to help, we're just going to do normal attacks with no more magic. So that moves us earlier. I'm on 5 and Elendor's on 6 for strike rank.
Awesome. Okay, so your spear will go first. You are the quickest.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, yeah. 06.
Okay.
So I just impaled it.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm going to lose my spear.
Probably.
In the 11.
4.
Not very good damage. 11.
11 damage. Okay, that's enough. You take out you stab it again in the forebody, that region of flesh beyond the shell, but before the head's part, and you run it through really deeply. So that goes through the forebody into the big foot of the bottom, like the pad, and pushes through it like pretty far. So your spear's wedged and it's relatively gooey, but also like leather coated body. It is gonna struggle with that. That's an important part of it. It can't really move its heads anymore. They ran through in such a way. So that's good. Cool. Good job. You impale it. And then everybody also. Given it can attack, it can't really move, I would say. So, but we'll see if we kill it. If you guys should probably kill it.
All right. I think, is Elendor next? Or is
Elendor in the storm bowl.
All right. Elendor does hit, so gets a skill check. Yay. Hit location 1. That's right, the shell. It does 10 damage.
Yeah, that'll hit the shell. Do a little damage. Okay.
What does the special do?
With swords, it'll something.
Double.
Something.
It double. The only thing difference, it doesn't impale, and it can start
right. You double the weapon damage, but not the strength damage, and it can cause it to pass out from sudden blood loss shock, but you're probably going to kill it.
So let's roll the damage die again, or I just multiply by 2?
Roll the damage twice. So roll 2d8 plus 2.
Okay.
Instead of 1d8 plus 1.
16, 19.
That's got to be a head.
That is a head. It's the left head. It destroys it pretty utterly.
He's consistent.
Indeed. Yep. But it's not actually dead. It's not had taken enough damage to die.
It's your turn.
Go for it.
59. And I do 15 to the 17.
15, that's its head again. So its head's out. So that would transfer to the right head. Okay, cool. So you take off, but basically both heads have been destroyed.
Yay.
So smushed in. Yep. Cool. So you killed 2 dragon snails. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
On their bodies, there are no loot, and we're all very excited.
I take some time to yank this spear back out.
You can definitely do that. You need a few seconds to kind of work it free, but you can. Cool.
Not like there's bone for it to be lost.
Right, exactly. Cool. So you handle 2 dragon snails.
Yay.
Go team.
Go team.
I'm feeling far more mundane.
Oh yeah, sorry. You just have multiple combat spells and 2 masteries in your weapon and shield. Must be terrible.
I just said I felt more mundane. Actually, I don't have a healing spell, do I?
Oh no. Well, get wrecked then, nerd.
Wow. Elendor heals me.
Maybe you die. I don't know.
Wow.
All right, Elendor will heal you, you said?
Yes.
All right, cool. At a cost of 1 MP.
According to my notes, I don't think Elendor cast any spells last time because I have S stars down. But oh yeah, Elendor did. I found it.
Yep. I'm keeping track too. So
Yeah, I could have done it, but
okay. Would you prefer?
Well, I'm thinking for Elendor's sake, it'd be better if I did it.
Okay, you do it then. So I have Elendor at 12 MP still.
Yes, 2 in a crystal and 10 outside of it.
Ugh.
Elendor's only got a POW of 10.
I keep telling you, they struggle to make POW gain checks.
No, I believe you. So, are you hurt a lot, or?
I took 1 point of damage. All I want to do is heal my head up to full hit points.
Okay, so I rolled a 10 against my 20 power to roll heal 1.
Okay, cool. You got it.
Thank you.
The least exercise of power you could possibly employ at your current skill level.
Huh. But I figured,
like I said, there's some rough, like rubbed raw sections like around your neck,
But not anymore. I'm perfect.
but gone now. Yep. So
Get back to my normal beauty.
damage fixed. Right under the closed helm.
Hey, to hide. I just have to hide the beauty.
You pitched that, so I was gonna swing at it. All right, let's see. So otherwise in the hemisphere, you may look around if you want. Okay, now that you're like chilled out a little bit, you're like pulling out your weapon, getting healing, kind of catching your breath for a moment. You do notice that there is a crystal set in the center of the ceiling. It glows dimly. It's clearly magical. It does about. There's also an exit here. This is room 5, by the way. There's an exit that ascends out of here. It rises.
I kind of want to take the crystal, but I feel like maybe we should do it on the way out instead of the way in.
You try. So
how high is it?
This room is
4 yards.
Meters.
It'd be about 10.
I can reach that.
Could you?
Sure.
In what way? By standing on somebody else's shoulders?
Yep.
Okay.
My cousin's really strong.
Right.
Full stunk.
Anyways, there's an entrance
with a backflip.
So the stairs you came down are on your west. There are another set of stairs basically to your east and a little north that go up again. There is another set of stairs to your south that also go down, actually.
So there's one way out? Did I misunderstand that?
There's a set of stairs that you came through that go up. There's a set of stairs opposite them that go up. There's a set of stairs to your south that go down.
We have 2 choices.
Yes.
Which is the one we want to take, Soinnarios?
I don't know.
Well, this is your adventure.
You just know you have to get to room 6 and you're currently in room 5.
So it's maybe one of those 2.
Cool.
But was there a different way out of 2? Or did we take the one way out of 2?
So far, you've taken the only way out every time, basically. The only accessible way out. There are 2 ways out of the stream room, but one of them is underwater. You can go northeast up, or you can go south down.
Do we have any clue which way we're supposed to go? Oh, I got a great idea. Best idea ever.
Split the party.
Yep.
Do it. Do it again. You've already split the party once. You have 1 NPC outside. You have 2 NPC outside, actually. So you shed a unicorn and a storm bowl. So if you split again, perfection. 3 2-man groups.
Let's ascend the way we did not come in. I totally did not basically flip a coin.
It's fine. You've made your choice. The stairwell rises. It's cut again fairly steeply. You ascend a ways and then it turns. So that instead of going northeast, you're going south. Or instead of going northeast, you're going southeast. So it kind of makes a little V. As you go through that, we enter the next room. This room is a roughly rectangular room, very roughly rectangular room. Looks more like a bean, honestly. So its long dimension runs northeast to southwest, so it's set diagonally. It's about 18 yards, so by 9 by 4, so it's about 4 yards high. In the center of this room is a pool of still water that's about 5 by 3 yards and is at least just about 10 feet deep. It looks like.
Is what you're looking for?
Yes.
I think so.
The spring room. There are 7 statues in this room. All of them are of a different stone than the room. They are marred and broken. 5 of them are statues of men and women in armor, fleeing in panic from the southern wall. Another statue is located in the center of the pool, and Soinnarios, you immediately recognize the statue. It is a statue of the beast or gore. She is facing the southern wall in a defiant pose. The other statues are behind her. She is wearing actual copper armor. She is made of copper. So like the statue's made of copper, not stone. She is wearing iron armor, and there's absolutely no damage to the statue. There is another statue in the pool that's been knocked over of the armored people, of like the running people. But this is obviously something with the beast or gore. You know, it's an image of her. It's made of copper and iron. It's in the middle of this pool. Do you want to look about?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So go ahead and make search rolls for me. What I do?
We both fail.
Alas. Soinnarios?
I think it's the same over here too.
Oh no. Okay, cool. So everybody fails. Neat. All right, next thing. As you are poking around, you notice that in the southwest corner of the room, kind of where the statues are running from, sort of, the floor and the wall are both rippled as though they're made of stone, but it looks almost as like someone froze water so quickly that it caught the wave.
That's cool.
As
Disturbing.
you look at it, you can see outlines in black of a variety of beings, mostly human, on the wall. And as you're looking at it, you can hear from the far side of the wall a quiet knocking. Soinnarios, as you are staring at this, coalescing in front of you is a dim figure, shadowy thing that slowly pulls itself together and then hurls itself at you, screaming.
You're in black, standing before me.
How do you feel about spirit combat?
Unequipped.
Well, that's unfortunate. You came here looking for spirits, and here we are.
Spirit shield is your friend.
Spirit block.
Spirit block. It lowers their damage, which you're going to need.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, a spirit attacks you. So here are some things that happen, right? Spirit combat, like this is a spirit combat, but it's you and it. It's engaging you in spirit combat. Spirit combat resolves at strike rank 12, so anything you want to do to help yourself, you can do now, basically.
Are we aware that magic weapons will damage spirits?
I don't know, are you? How's your spirit lore? We have literally never ran into spirits before in this game.
I've got an incredible spirit lore.
Really?
Yeah.
Incredibly low.
What's spirit lore?
It'll be under magic.
I was like looking around.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, do I get my bonus or not?
If it starts at 0, no. You have to have a skill to get a bonus to it.
How do you get spirit lore?
By training it.
By being like a shaman?
By being a shaman or being a linkermai who specializes in spirit lore because they can learn all lores, or studying it or getting trained in it as you would for any skill you don't just get from your profession. But it's harder to get, yeah.
Well, anyhow, I'm probably going to try that anyways because I don't know what else to do. So I'm probably just going to stab it with a spear. We'll see if we heard it.
Soinnarios, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah. Let's throw up spirit block.
Okay.
3. That's what I'm feeling. So
okay, makes sense. Go ahead and do it. Make a roll for it.
That only uses the magic rune, or
say what? To cast a rune spell, you use your earth. You would use one of your Alder runes. It's a common spell.
Okay.
It's a common one. You get to pick anything you want. So pick the best
one. Okay.
What did you roll?
I am a 35.
Does that
so
work?
it goes off?
No, it doesn't.
Yes. What?
No, it doesn't.
On Earth?
Yeah.
35.
I mean, it usually would.
Ooh.
I'm going to cash my fumble in here. You don't lose the rune points. It just fails to cast. In this place, where it looks like you have one earth, like the dark earth is behind you, damaged earth in front of you, you have never felt less connected to your goddess. You call on that spell and it fails. This does not damage your runes or anything, but you're just like, oh no. You think you remember something. You can't remember what it is. You tried to make a lore roll here, and it just, you feel just like it's over. Like the earth is wounded here, and so am I. You can try again next round.
Okay.
All right. At least it's done. Okay.
No, I actually appreciate that. Soinnarios doesn't, but I do.
Yeah, it's thematic and fits right. I hope you don't die.
Yeah. I'm good either way. Let's see. Cool. So, for the record here, guys, the spirit will manifest when it actually enters spirit combat. So, Soinnarios can see it. Nobody else can until strike rank 12.
So we really can't do anything this round.
Can't do anything this round. Once it's in spirit combat, so after this round, you'll be able to actually do stuff.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So go ahead and roll your spirit combat scenarios. And we haven't done spirit combat before, so we'll walk through it as we go. But go and roll it for me at first.
I don't know if I have that.
You do. Everybody does. It's under magic.
I'm gonna take a step away for just a minute. I'll be right back.
That's cool. It's under magic.
You probably have a 35 because I think that's what I have as a base.
I have spirit magic, but it's where spirit combat would be.
You just have it typed incorrectly then.
Okay, so it's 35 plus
bonus. Sorry, I wasn't looking at your sheet. I was looking at the core book.
That's right.
Okie doke. Here we go. So you roll. Right. So the way this works is we both roll and then we compare our results.
Ooh.
How'd you do?
62.
Okay. Is it a failure?
Yes.
Cool. All right. So my roll was a 24. I succeeded. So I'm going to roll my damage, and you will take that damage to your magic points. Of note, you cannot subtract this from a crystal. It has to come out of your magic points.
I assume so.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that was clear because they're frequently kind of interchangeable. Okay, so you're going to take a total of 3 points of damage. So this spirit thing like rakes these like long, like it doesn't have claws, its fingers are just super long, and it like breaks them through you, and you can feel like bits of your life force or essence like pull away and just kind of turn into a little flickering green light in front of you before they disappear.
I'm not used to getting hit.
You're like, oh, cool. Okay, so to walk you through the mechanics a little bit of how this works. Every turn we do this, all right, there's usually a winner and a loser, right? The winner does spirit combat to the loser. If you tie, you both do your damage to each other.
So it's like if we both fail or if we both hit.
Well, if you both succeed, but you
okay.
didn't, but you both rolled successes, basically, then you both do your damage to each other. Sorry, I should say yes. If you both succeed, tie, you both do your damage to each other. If you both fail, nothing happens. If you both succeed, you do your damage to each other. If there's a winner and a loser, the winner does the damage, the loser doesn't. You can special and crit these rolls.
Okay.
All right. Of note here, if it does a special or critical damage to you, it will pass on hit point damage to a hit location as well. So this is where you get the like phantom pains, nosebleeds, that sort of stuff.
Okay.
You'll be fine. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. All right. So next round. So now people, you could see it the whole time. Your party can now see it too. It has to manifest to attack you. So at strike rank 12, it decloaks fully, rips into you. When the next round starts, everybody can see it. There is this ghastly, greenish glowing. It might have been in person once, but is no longer. Sort of roughly humanoid shape, but it's kind of floating before you. Its face is horrifying. It has these like super long fingers that is using like claws. You're not sure what it is or what it represents necessarily, but it's at war. So go ahead and give me your declaration.
Okay, I'm back.
Cool. Soinnarios.
So I guess I have no choice but to spirit fight it.
You can't choose to disengage.
You got this. I have faith in you.
Out of panic, can I also swing with the axe, or is that not allowed?
You can.
I'm gonna try because.
Okay. Do you want to cast your spirit magic?
Isn't this round way on strike ranks 12 for the first one?
We're into the second round.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Declarations from Soinnarios right now.
What happened in the first round?
Hold on, we'll get there. All right. Soinnarios, what are you doing?
Cast Blade Sharp 4.
Okay. So that happened on strike rank 5.
Then my attack would be a 7, so my attack would be hitting with my spirit combat if that's allowed.
It is. There are some extra rules there that don't matter right now, but yes, it gets allowed. You can't attack anything else physically.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's cool. All right. Next up. So that's what happened with you. Okay. So for the rest of the party, your Stormbolt, Elendor, Kathea, you saw Soinnarios like lock in on this corner, like this ripple damaged area. She looked spooked by it and then started to take a step back, and then a greenish glowing like shadow of maybe a man at one point. It's got a horrible face, almost like a twisted mask of like pain and fear and hatred and all those things. Its fingers are really long. They're not clawed. It just has like these extreme long fingers. It manifested in front of her and like raked its fingers through her. Yeah, it looks fairly awful. She reacted to that as if it hurt, because it did, and that's kind of where you're at. So give me declarations from there. So she's being attacked by a spirit.
Does the damage look like it's physical?
No, not so far. You can't see like
Okay.
a wound, an obvious wound.
I think if it's okay, I know I didn't have a skill check or anything, but I am out of panic, or not panic, but I figure my best chance is to drop Blade Sharp and stab it with my spear. Or I think we'll just swing with the sword. I don't think Elendor probably wants to spend the magic points right now.
Give me your timings for those things.
Spell goes off on 4, stab goes off on 9.
And then lastly, Soinnarios, your Stormbolt compatriot.
Oh, and Elendor's on 6.
Yeah, I got that one.
He's gonna throw his Blade Sharp 2 up and then jump in. That's okay.
Yes. So the timings for that are 3, right?
I think so.
And then okay, cool, neat. Okay, so cast your spells if you haven't already.
Hooray!
How do we do?
Both spells went off for my Soinnarios and my buddy.
Okay, once the spells are done, Elendor may attack.
Elendor hits.
Cool. Roll damage for me.
Full damage?
Yep.
5.
Cool. Nothing happens. So Elendor's blade passes through the spirit without any resistance or slowing down at all. The spirit also doesn't react to it. Cool. Next up, spear and sword strikes will happen. So spear for Soinnarios, sword for Stormbolt.
You mean spear for me?
Spear for Kathea. Yes, sorry.
Yeah. I impaled with my spear.
Cool. Roll damage.
I roll?
Soinnarios can roll for your Stormbolt as well.
He missed.
Okay, cool. Do not include your strength bonus on this.
I do 17.
17? Okay, cool. It reacts to your silver spear hitting it.
Yes.
Your spear hits it, tears at its form, doing a fair amount of damage, right? It doesn't like it. It shrieks and writhes. You do find, however,
Oh.
that your spear is caught in it.
Oh, well. That's fair.
Cool. So that happens. All right. Next up,
But now I can move it away from Soinnarios.
you could try. Soinnarios, you're up. So you're going to engage in spirit combat and also your attack. These are going to resolve simultaneously, so we'll do them both, but we'll do your axe attack first. You see a spear emerge through it.
Right.
And you're like, oh, cool.
I hit.
Okay, cool. Roll your damage, but do not use your strength bonus and do not include the damage from Blade Sharp.
I added Blade Sharp to mine.
Okay, cool. I'll take that down a bit then.
Take 4 off.
Yes.
So do I add my ring?
Yes, it changes your weapon's damage, and your weapon is enchanted metal.
Which was anyway, but
Your weapon's already copper. That's why your ring still counts, because it just changes the damage characteristic of the weapon.
okay.
It would make it magical damage against chaos, but this isn't a chaotic spirit.
Cool. Okay. That's going to be my next question.
Nope.
It's just a spirit.
So 9.
9 damage? Okay, cool. Okay, now do your spirit combat part.
2
Roll to 2.
against a total of 45.
So that's a crit, which is good because it failed. So it rolled a 97, unfortunately for him. Okay, so in a crit, you would bypass any spirit armor. You'll double your damage. So you'll roll damage twice and add your bonus twice. This is your spirit combat damage. Should be pretty good because you're a god talker, so your power is high. And if you haven't updated it for a while, you might try to update it. Because I think it looks low.
Because right now it's 1d1.
Right, but your total is 36 for it. Like 36. The attribute total is 36, so it might need to be higher. 36 is 1d6 plus 3.
Okay.
So roll 2d6.
Jeez. Rolled 10. Wait, you said 2d6 plus 6?
Yeah.
16.
16, cool. All right. So you're you hurt it with your axe, and then you just, like, your soul, basically, your force of personhood, just rends it asunder. Like, you tear it apart. Like, it wails piteously once and just explodes into tatters as you, like, push through it. So yeah, it explodes, like, into pieces. Like, you've utterly defeated it. As it goes, you have some options here because you won. You can choose, if you wish, to destroy it or let it flee. Like, it's torn apart, but you can destroy it if you want.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. You can just let it flee. It is not chaotic. We established now that your blade glows when you hit chaotic things with it. You did not see that happen.
Then I may not.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if it is, but I got a feeling it might be a Babeaster Gore or a Marangor or something. I don't know.
You have, right. Okay, cool. Got it. All right, so you have one more option here. Whether or not you let it flee, you can snatch a piece of it from it as it goes and learn one of its spirit magic spells.
Yes.
Okay, I will tell you the spells it has, and we will, because it doesn't have a ton of them. They're not usually fully loaded up. Okay, it knows the spells. Demoralize. Okay, you could snatch a point of protect from it, so you could raise your protect from 4 to 5. And it knows strength, but you already have that.
Hmm.
You can take one of those.
I have 11 points right now. I'm just making sure I don't.
You have 16 charisma.
Okay.
It was 15, but I edited your sheet to include the fact that you have a cool magic, or because you gain a rune lord or a god talker level, you gain a point of charisma when you do that.
I thought of that earlier today and remembered I had forgot to do that.
Yes,
So
I fixed it for you because I am a good GM.
You're the best one I have currently.
It's true. It's true. I will take it.
I'll take the protect.
Okay, cool. So add a point to your protect. So you go protect 4 to protect 5. That's, you take a piece of defensive knowledge from it. You may also put a check in your spirit combat.
I am.
Congratulations. This will probably never come up again, right? So.
Trying that.
Can we train spirit combat?
Yeah, you can. The easiest people to learn it from would be the Lunars.
I'm not a lunar collaborator.
You can keep saying that. Yeah, maybe someone will believe you. Maybe even yourself.
You know it's true.
Sure.
So now, my turn to the pool.
Okay. Yep. That's what you're here for, is to find a spirit, but not that spirit. That was just an angry spirit. You're here to find an actual spirit at the pool. So, okay. So obviously this is water, right? It's contained in a pool. But at the center of it, of course, is that giant statue of a beast or gore before you. And you've been told about this pool before from the Earth Temple and stuff, that it is a holy place. It attracts spirits. You know that you need to touch the water, and it will draw a spirit to you if you can master the spirit or prove your worthiness. Remember, spirit combat isn't always like a literal "I'm scratching at you" combat. Like it can also be a conversation, a dance, stuff like that. You have to somehow, when you draw the spirit out, if you prove yourself to it, it will ally itself to you, as long as you're God Talker, or higher. If you don't, it will depart. So this is just like the bog standard rules. You both make, it's the same as like allying a spirit is usually presented, right? So we will roll its stats. You will try to defeat its POW plus intelligence divided by 2 versus your POW plus charisma divided by 2 as a resistance roll. You can use ritual practices. So if you want to spend some time down here doing like dance, chanting, song to improve your odds of success, you can, but you will have to spend more time in Snakepipe Hollow.
That's what we came here for. We'll guard over you. I hope.
Of note, I think we've kind of talked about it, but to scroll back a little bit, there are 3 ways of leaving this room. So there's the stairs that you took, there is a pathway kind of to the northeast, and there's a pathway to the southeast. And hey, you have like 3 companions with you.
Do we want to go anywhere else? Is this where we want to do our thing?
I just mean each of you could watch one door.
Yeah. I was contemplating, depending on how long we're going to be here, put up my warding.
You can, but you would have to sanctify the space as well. That's something we messed up last time. It's expensive.
Okay.
And it's already holy to Babista Gore, so you might struggle with that.
No, I'm not going to even try after you mention that.
Okay. Yeah, we messed that up last time. You should have had to sanctify the wall as well. I just didn't think about it. And when I was rereading the rules, I was like, oh, we didn't do that right. But so I'll tell you that now. That way we all.
I'm going to put my shield away, but keep my axe out, given that's holy to Babista Gore, and dance through things similar to rough and tumble katas of Babista Gore with my axe around, and actually eventually dip my feet into the pool if it's not too deep to step into.
Okay. Yeah, no, you'll be okay with that.
But I'll warm up and chant and sing as I dance with my axe outside the pool before stepping into the pool.
Sounds cool. You can, roll and just take a die. It's 2 dice. You interacted with the environment.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And also, at least put 2 magic points into it. I don't know. That's how that'd be helpful.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the damn rules for ritual casting. I know that they exist, and I know that I've seen them. I just can't remember where they are.
Is in the GM?
No, probably not. Probably not.
245?
It's either 245 or 384. So, of course, it's in the spirit magic section. We're not doing spirit magic, but sure, why not? Okay, let's see. Sure, it's 254.
So 245?
245. Okay. No wonder. I'm just in the wrong place. Okay. 245. Sorry. I thought I was ready. I knew where to look for it, and then I didn't. Okay, so ritual practices, basically. Your options here. You can essentially, like, you will do the things you're doing. How good you are at those things, the singing and the dancing and stuff, that doesn't matter. What matters is that you're doing it. What this will let you do is use a rune to help you. But the way you do that is the more time you spend, the higher your bonus gets. So, if you spend half an hour, you get 30% bonus. If you spend an hour, full hour, it's 35% bonus. 5 hours is a 40% bonus. I would not recommend going 5 hours on this. Okay, cool. So you could spend half an hour to an hour, get a bonus. See how that goes. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. How long do you want to go?
Let's do an hour.
Okay, cool. All right. you will go an hour. Everybody else is kind of standing guard. You spend an hour on these practices, and then you touch the water. So that's cool. Just flipping around. I should have printed things off like an animal. All right. So we're gonna roll some stats. First thing you do for me is roll 2d6 plus 6. Tell me how you do.
14.
Okay. Now roll 3d6.
11.
Okay. And now roll 3d6.
A whopping 10.
Okay. Those are average rolls.
Yep. I'm just hopeful.
Not bad. You know. All right. Cool. Okay. So now I have to ask too. What are you planning on putting the spirit in? Now you know that you can take some water from this and it will hold the spirit. That is fine for just coming here to get a spirit. For an allied spirit, you're gonna need to move it. It can't stay in a water forever. Yeah, like especially not for an earth cold. So you can temporarily transport it to a temple, but you're gonna have to put it in something. This is something you've been planning on doing for a while, so you would have something. I just kind of am curious. So your general options, just so that you know what you're doing, basically. You could put it in a giant boar, a necklace, a snake, an earth elemental. Those are all things you could do with Ronaldo.
Okay.
There are upsides and downsides to living creatures versus elementals versus objects. Objects can't really do their own thing, right? They basically just help you. I mean, you could like touch an object to someone to have it cast magic on them, but it can't like take its own action or attack or scout, right? The big downside of like living things is that you can kill them. They can get dead. Earth elementals, if they break, it's over. You lose the allied spirit bond. I do not generally recommend putting allied spirits in elementals.
I think I do a necklace.
Okay. Now, since you've been planning this, if you want to, you could have commissioned such a thing or have such a thing already. If you already have a necklace of some sort that you think is appropriate.
Wait,
for instance, and
I think I do.
Okay.
Well, I have that amber with a serpent skull in it.
Interesting.
That I've had for a while.
That is true. So would you have made a necklace of that probably?
Yes.
Okay. Would you have adorned that necklace with other things?
Of course.
Okay. How much adorning are you doing here?
Probably like at least 25 lunars worth.
Okay.
I hope I roll well at sacred time.
Okay. So for the record, like you could spend 25 lunars, but you could buy like copper for that and decorate it with like semi-precious stones that are green if you wanted. Or you could use silver. I don't care. It's up to you. But those are some options. So anyways, whatever this necklace looks like, and I do recommend you end up with a good description of it and put it on your character sheet. You don't have to come up with something right now. Whatever this necklace looks like, you have it, right? So you can present it as you step into the pool. The spirit rises before you. It is a spirit of the earth associated with the earth. So it would be something. It's not necessarily a beast or gore spirit, but it would be. I'll give you some options here: a nature spirit, a plant spirit, an animal spirit, agricultural spirit, snake spirit, pig spirit, a snake daughter, spirit of all those spirits that dwell beneath the earth. So, including ancestors, so great queens, priestesses, things like that. Do you have any preferences?
We don't between a snake and a queen.
Okay.
Queen it is.
Queen? Okay, cool. Okie doke. So the big thing that we're going to do here is you're going to add your power plus half your charisma together, and you're going to roll a resistance table roll. So you roll a percentile, and then we'll compare it to its result.
So take power plus half charisma and divide it by 2, or?
No, power plus half charisma. So that's your stat, basically. So tell me what that total is.
28.
Yeah. Now you're going to roll.
16.
A 16? Okay, cool. So how do you go about this? Like it rises before you. This is a spirit. It is a woman, an older woman who like rises up out of the pool, and she seems very assured, determined, confident. Her garb is not familiar to you. You don't recognize her clothes or accoutrements, and she looks you in the eyes and kind of takes your measure. What do you do? Like this is you're beating her in this, but it's not necessarily combat. Like what do you do to win her over? What are you attempting here?
I match her gaze and I tell her who I am, what I've done, and that I plan to strengthen Ronaldo, Pelora, be a mother to mine as well as to my clan and my tribe. And I'm looking for her guidance, her help, and her aide.
Okay. Do you show her the necklace, I take it? Probably?
Yeah.
The thing?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So she regards you when you show that thing. She looks at the necklace briefly, then she like takes it, like she picks up her hands to it, like with her palms facing herself, so she can like look at it, right? And then she looks back at you for a moment, and you hear a voice inside your head say, "It will do then. I will aid and guide you." And then she picks the necklace up to her. Your hand follows it, and when she puts it on, she disappears into it.
Hooray!
Good job. You made a friend.
And then I adorn the necklace.
Yeah, you're gonna be wearing this thing for the rest of your life. So I hope you like this snake skull and amber. So cool. All
right. I'm good.
That's cool. So you hear a voice again inside your head. You're in permanent mind speech now with your allied spirit, and it's kind of like a deeper voice for a woman. She says, "Interesting. We should leave this place."
That's the plan. So I give Kathea and Elendor a look and let them know it's finished. It's done.
Did we observe what was going on, or was that all internal?
You were watching the doorways, but you would have seen at some point like a spirit rise up of an elderly woman with distinguished or regal bearing, you would say, who then like entered the necklace. So you saw that. Yeah.
Okay. So we're aware that it worked.
Yes.
Cool. I'll congratulate Soinnarios. Good job. Congratulations. Are you ready to leave?
I am, yes.
Do you want to go explore one? I'm saying this out of character, actually. Explore more. In character, I'd be like, okay, let's go back the way we came and get out of here. I don't feel like coming here just to explore right now. I don't have a reason.
It's not really a place for casual exploration.
No, I'm okay booking it.
All right. So we'll start heading back the way we came.
Okay, cool. So you will kind of pack yourself up and get moving again. So you will move through the hollow into room 5, room 4, room 3. The turtle has risen to the surface and is watching you, but it doesn't do anything.
Cool. We'll keep moving along.
Cool. So you move into room 2, then room 1. Cool. You get back outside. Very exciting. You see the sky again, the ground in front of you, the air.
Hopefully everybody's good here.
Everybody's good here. They haven't seen anything too worrisome, and so you're able to reconnect with them and start to leave. Now, there is other stuff that's going to happen here.
Okay.
But we don't have time to start it. We're a little early. So what I thought we would do, because we have a little time to fill, is Soinnarios. We will fill out some of the spirit magic for your spirit because you summoned an ancestor. It starts out with ancestor type spirits, like magic, basically. It is an initiate of Ronalda, but she does not come with any rune magic. She can sacrifice for it, but she can only really gain rune or power during high holy days and sacred time. So be aware of that, because she can't really attack very well. She sort of can, but generally speaking, it's like your spirits, like allied spirits, do not grow at the same rate as characters. They're a bolt on to the character, not a duplication. So something to be aware of. Like she can sacrifice POW for rune points. She will probably only gain a rune point a year or so. Just by the math, So be aware of that. For spells, I'm going to work through a list. It may take me a moment. She will have, I already rolled for it, so she'll have her full selection. She'll have her full 11 points of spirit magic. I'm just working through what they are.
So how did her stats fall out?
What you rolled. So the 14 was an intelligence. The charisma is 11. The POW is 10.
Definitely build her power up a bit before you start sacrificing any of it.
I started this process as soon as we got done rolling her, but I'm not. It takes a minute. Sorry, I'm working my way through here. It take a moment. I apologize.
That's okay.
I like how you picked like another like older authority figure to nag you.
I know what I need.
You're like Alexander, right? Like your favorite general is the like stodgy guy who's like, we should do everything the way everybody always does it, because you need someone that you can check, like common sense check, but also someone who can tell you like, this is what a conventional general, like the one I'm facing, would do. That's helpful. I just need to check some values. Sorry. Like, so I started this the second we began, but it's time consuming to like roll up random stuff and then assign it and then go back and check and make sure that the values are good. And okay, so here is a list of spells that you have. You have Befuddle. She knows Befuddle. 2-point spell. She knows Disrupt. She knows Glamour.
Ooh.
Okay. She knows second sight.
Ooh.
She knows slow. And lastly, she knows visibility. Visibility lets you see spirits. Doesn't let you interact with them, but lets you see them. And second sight lets you see rough power levels of people. It also lets you, because you can kind of see their spiritual glow, you can attack. Even if you're blind, you have enough to see them, but you can't parry. Like, it doesn't give you an outline of them so that you can see their weapons, but you can, like, there's a glow, hit it.
That'll be all right.
Yeah, it's not bad. So kind of an odd suite of spells. I don't think they replicate what you have too badly. I think you might have Disrupt.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Really? Okay. Dang. Lucky you.
Disrupt's kind of a good disrupt and demoralize are kind of good ones for your spirit to have.
And can we tap into each other's spells or not? Or
You know each other's spells. You can use each other's magic points. Then she can see with your senses. You can see with hers. Her senses are those of a necklace. So I don't recommend that, but she will
Very
probably.
dark.
Yeah, it's dark. It's quiet. You can't feel anything. The most that she can do, because she's a necklace, if the necklace is touching someone, she can't perceive that. So like she can always cast spells on you, and that's fine. If it was dark and if you were completely pitch black or something and you pressed the necklace to someone, that would allow her to perceive it. Otherwise, she can also look through your senses. So anything you can see or hear, she can choose to see or hear as well, or not. Like she can nope out of conversations that are just too tedious to keep up with. Just withdraw into the necklace and wait for you to get done. So it's good to have someone around to handle the menial tasks, but. Okay, so second sight, because we haven't really used these spells very often, lets you see the power aura of a living being. Doesn't let you see into the spirit world. Anything within range of it, just spirit magic range, will glow. All the auras glow. They're visible only to you. You can if there are a lot of people together, it's hard for you to tell what they're doing as far as power ranges go because they're too close together. Undead things do not glow because they're not POW. You can also see the auras of enchanted items because they have POW auras, because the enchantments have power invested in them.
Ooh.
You cannot see magic points invested into spells, only enchanted things. Generally speaking, unless you're like in a crush of a crowd, you can tell if someone is 5 points or more higher than you, 5 points or more lower than you, or somewhere inside that range. You may use this to target spells and blows against enemies in the dark, as long as they possess power. You cannot use it to dodge or parry because you can't really tell what they're doing. Any heavy opaque surface will block this. So a thick blanket, wooden wall, you can't see through walls and stuff. But there you go. So otherwise the spells are pretty clear what they do. So what visibility actually does is forces the spirit to become, in the same way that spirit combat makes the spirit vulnerable to being attacked with magic, visibility forces the spirit into that state.
So now that you're an experienced spirit combat character, you can force them, since that's where you'd prefer to handle them.
Fantastic. Yeah, if you see a spirit but it doesn't actually engage you in spirit combat, you can drag it out into the material well enough to smack it with an axe. So this is not useless.
No,
it's niche, but it's not useless. All right, cool. So I will, because I really didn't know what you were going to pick or what you were going to choose from, how well it was going to go. If you had failed your ritual practices, if you had a problem with them or something, I would have, or if you had been attacked by a random encounter, I would have lessened your choices.
Yeah,
I've had more randomness in it as you had to rush. But since you had time, you had a lot of control over what you got, basically, because you're able to align your intentions with the goddess and prayer and stuff. So that's helpful. So I will come up with personality, name, backstory for her as we go along. She will be a character that you interact with sometimes. You will run her, but I will provide some of her voicing and perspective as necessary. So does it sound good?
Hooray!
Cool. And I will keep, you chose a queen, so you chose a leader, someone who's, an earth queen. So you have someone who has that perspective. I'll keep that in mind.
Somebody else to boss you around. I love it. Why it's you and not me?
I know.
But no, cool. All right, good, cool. We're not out of the woods. You still have to get out of the Snakepipe Hollow large location, but you were out of the cave, Snakepipe Hollow. So, and we will handle that in the next session, and the fallout and all the mess and all the destruction and sadness that all that causes in the next session.
Do we? Okay.
Good.
Is it going to still be the same day? Are we basically going in and coming out in one day?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Best not to linger.
No, that's fine. I was just curious. So we won't regain any magic points or anything by next time.
Nope.
Okay. That's fine.
Cool. All right. Well, that sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and clock out the recording, so we will see everybody in the next one.
Good.